Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish Gaming. This is Neon, and we're going to talk about AI being used to generate video games. And I'm not talking about generating video game assets. I'm not talking about generating backgrounds or characters or anything like that. I'm talking about AI being able to generate entire video games via prompts. It's going to happen. And I think that this might be part of what is behind the collapse of AAA gaming. I think studios are looking at the future of video games, and it might be that games are going to be a la carte, that you will eventually have games that are designed based on what the individual player wants. You know, it's not like this is a game you can buy at retail. This is your own homebrew. You just type in some prompts, and the AI generates a game for you based on what you like. This is like the ultimate fan fiction machine, right? We're going from text to images to video. If you've seen Sora, which is OpenAI's video generator, it actually can create pretty smooth video from prompts. And again, it's crude. It is crude, but it is showing us what is to come, just like this. This is Google's AI having the ability to make custom video games for people. And this might be the future. And it is kind of scary because a lot of game developers are going to be put out of business, I think. If you're really good at writing prompts and the software is there in 5 or 10 years, like why do you need to pay somebody else for their game? Again, it's kind of a scary proposition. It's cool, but it's definitely going to change things. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more gaming news and gaming content on Clownfish Gaming. Listen to the audio version of Gaming News Under 10 on iTunes, on Spotify, on Amazon, wherever you find podcasts, right? We do gameplay videos and stuff like that on the channel too. So this is coming from Lifehacker. Mashable has it too. Google's AI can make you a custom video game. So yeah, we went from doing really bad text and scripts and stuff like that to kind of dodgy artwork where everybody's got like 55,000 fingers on one hand and they've got like multiple sets of teeth, to pretty smooth video. There are some things that are kind of wonky about it, but I think it's going to be a game changer, to the ability to just generate playable video games. I mean, very crude, very simple video games. But it's kind of frightening how fast everything is moving. This is, again, coming from Lifehacker. It's not surprising to learn that Google DeepMind researchers have now created a program for generating 2D video games. Genie, as the researchers have dubbed the program, can actually make you a playable platform game. Although getting it there does seem to require a bit more input than Midjourney making a picture. Genie is trained on over 200. Okay, this is interesting. Genie is trained on over 200,000 hours of 2D platform gameplay videos, all publicly available. So it's basically going through like Let's Play videos on YouTube. As I understand it, that's crazy. This content teaches the bot the fundamentals of 2D platforming design. It can even differentiate the playable elements from the static backgrounds and interfaces. Genie can take in drawings, animated art, real pictures, and text descriptions to generate a game. Before you get too impressed, let's look at some of the results. We're going to do that. These Genie-generated games aren't going to show up on the eShop anytime soon. Well, yeah, they're not, but as they point out later, this is the first step. This is where things are going to go. So this is Tim Rocktoshel. I don't know. Apparently he works with Google DeepMind. And these are some of the videos here. So look, you can actually play these games. I mean, it's not much, right? It's not much yet, but imagine this technology in 10 years. Imagine this technology being combined with the ability to make video from prompts. Imagine this being, having the ability to do 3D games. Maybe you want a PlayStation 1 game, something in the style of a Super NES game. Maybe you want to, God forbid, make a new 3DO game or something like that. Maybe you've had games in your head, in your mind for years, and you don't have the ability to actually make a game. You can punch in some prompts and make crude games that you can play yourself. I mean, this looks better than a lot of the Flash games that I've seen, but it is a start. So this tweet thread he goes on about, he says, rather than adding inductive biases, we focus on scale. We use a data set of over 200,000 hours of video from 2D platformers and train an 11B world model. In an unsupervised way, Genie learns diverse latent actions that control characters in a consistent manner. Yeah, which is basically what they were trying to break down for us on Lifehacker. And you can see this. Wow. Yeah, they said Genie's learned latent action space is not just diverse and consistent, but also interpretable. After a few turns, humans generally figure out mapping to semantically meaningful actions like going left, right, jumping, etc. OpenAI's Sora is really impressive and visually stunning, but the world model needs action. Genie is an action-controllable world model, but trained fully unsupervised from videos. That's crazy. So someone made on YouTube, and you can go out and look for it, Tomb Raider 1, I think it was a Tomb Raider 1 or Tomb Raider 2 playthrough. And they created an AI version of Lara Croft to basically make her own Let's Play video, her own walkthrough. And she goes through and they actually generate audio for Lara on the fly. The AI generates it. So the AI learned to play as Lara Croft, speaking as Lara Croft, generating dialogue and reacting to elements on the fly. So you've got AI creating video games, and then you've got another AI playing the video game, then you've got another AI commenting on playing the video game. That's it. We're all out of work. YouTubers are out of work. That is it. It's game over for us, right? It's definitely game over for us, I think, someday. But I think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool technology. I think it's not there yet. We're probably 5 to 10 years out. But at the rate that AI is learning, at the rate it's learning, it's not going to be long before you can just spin up, hey, I want to see what Super Mario Brothers 5, actual Super Mario Brothers 5 would have been like if it had been on the Sega Genesis or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a cool thing to think about. So I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Please subscribe for more gaming content and gaming news here on Clownfish Gaming. We'll talk later.